Let me do the intro real quick. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Media Man Dan podcast. It's sick.
So you gotta be careful because I caught that on camera. That could be the intro.
You're listening to the Media Man Dan podcast. Promoting people with passion all over the globe. Interviews every weekend. Album reactions every month. This is your host, Media Man Dan. Let's rock!
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Media Man Dan podcast. We have an absolutely amazing guest coming back to talk about some incredible music they just dropped, and that is Circle, the brand new EP by the incredible gentleman, Exitallure. Welcome back, Exitallure, to the show. It is time to get back into that podcast spirit. Let's talk about your music. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about the future. What's up, man?
Let's go. Thank you once again for having me, and I'm just ready to talk music, talk everything, and just drop Circle out now. Let's go, Media Man Dan. Fuck everyone else.
Hell yeah, I'm all about that. And fuck everyone else that does not fuck with your music, dude. You are absolutely epic. This new album, this ambient piece of music, this actual understanding of what art is so good to hear. It's so nice to hear that you're not stealing anyone else's sound. You're paying tribute, but also it's just like, hey, do you guys miss Post Malone? You know, he's been a little country for a little bit. Well, you don't need Post Malone anymore. You got Exitallure now. That's what you needed.
There you go.
I didn't know that he was such a good singer, but I'm impressed, man. Super impressed with what you've done with this.
That means a lot. I've kind of always wanted to do singing, but it was always on the back burner. Like I've been testing, like trying to quote, train, however you'd call it, train my voice, slowly but surely, covering songs. I have like a bunch of covers in my vault of just like covering random songs. And hopefully maybe they'll see the light of day, but I finally was like, I'm ready to push out the singing. And we did that. Most of it was recorded in November. So I've been sitting, tweaking, waiting for it to drop. The outro track is from 2023. It's been brewing, and I'm like, I think I'm ready to show my singing, and here we are. And from your first review, you really like it, and I really appreciate it, and I hope to do more.
Absolutely. And if you guys want to go and check out that reaction, it's going to be in the description right down below. Make sure to give all the support to Exitallure, also in the description right down below. He has his own website, exitallure.com. Bitch.
Thank you for remembering that. I need to remember to update that thing. That thing didn't even have any West Wing promo on it.
Oh, shit.
I've been letting it sit. There's a little West Wing flag down there.
It's in the MySpace era, so you can keep all the classic stuff. You don't need anything new.
I wanted to do like promo for it, just delete everything and just have a circle.
Oh, that would actually
but
be
that
ominous.
Was like, I'd have to delete, not delete, but I'd probably have to like hide everything and like just the only page show up be the circle. I'm like, I don't care enough. It's exitallure.com. It's trapped in time that way. Let's leave it there.
Yeah. I like that idea. So this is your first time, as far as I know, having a collab with another singing vocalist. How did you end up finding this young lady for track 2, which is called
Online? I thought it added to because it's just called Circle. It's just a circle. And I wanted to keep things low key and mysterious. So she's not listed. Her name is Sophia. And we were buddies, and we were like, let's work on a track. And we were like, fuck yeah, let's do it. She sent some vocals through, and, I did my thing with them, and it's here. Shout out to her. That's kind of the whole story, and I wanted to keep it, the album itself is about just love and themes about love, and I was like, but it makes sense to have a female vocalist to be the sort of other perspective. So I was like, fuck it, let's do that. And it's here.
True.
I think it's different. I don't know anyone else from where I'm from that's, making music with a female vocalist and, having that contrast is the word. I'm searching for words in my head right
You're all
now.
good, man. You're all good. Yeah, no, she has a very pretty tone, and it actually works really well with what you're doing. And I noticed there were moments on this album where I was like, "That's some obvious like pitch correction at times," but
Oh
then
yeah.
other times I was like, that he genuinely could hit that note pretty well. If that was the first note, I'm pretty sure he could hit that note pretty easily. What were
It is all auto tune.
It is all auto tune? Okay.
Yes, but I I try to train my vocals without sometimes. Like sometimes I'll do like when I'm covering those songs that I don't release. I cover songs and I do it with auto tune at first. Usually like 50% auto tune. I don't crank it up all the way.
Yeah.
And then I try a version without any and see if I can hit still to notes. And I could be a worse singer. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll give myself that. I wouldn't call myself a professional in any sort of stance. I would not. I'm not a professional, but I I think I could officially stamp myself not a bad one. And there we go. Needs auto tune, but I think I like auto tune because I'm not using it as a crutch. At least that's just me. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. It's more of just an assistance tool, whatever people want to call it. But some people need that shit. They need it. And
So true.
I also use it in like 100% of everything. But there could be things, without. And in the spirit of teasing future projects, because I teased this project last time, next time it's back to rap.
Okay.
And it's some of it is not auto-tune. Like auto-tune rapping, there's some parts, but some parts I'm rapping without any, which is different. But it's very. The next album is dedicated. Like West Wing was dedicated to like that mixtape era of albums, like very 2000s, late 2000s. This one is more, I think, dedicated to it. Like it's going harder in the imagery. It's going harder and all that. So it's not West Wing 2. I wanted to rename it West Wing 2. But it's a different thing in itself. It's very
It's East Wing.
East Wing. There you go. East Wing, July 4th.
That would make sense. It would actually go with your political stuff if you're going to put it out on Independence Day.
I would. The plan was to do West Wing 2 July 4th. But I was like, should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I really don't know. But it'd be funny. It'd be cool. But maybe in 4 more years.
4 more years. I like it. I love that idea. All right. So now something I said as soon as the album started, I think it was either track 1 or track 2, where I said your vocals reminded me of Starset. Do you know who Starset is?
I was not familiar.
So as soon as I said it, you were probably like, what the hell is he talking about? So Starset.
I figured I didn't say much when you were listening. I thought you were more speaking to the audience during the reaction. So I just let you rock and do your thing. But I'm not familiar with Starset.
Okay,
No.
They are a space rock band.
That sounds sick.
Most recently, they have done AI on purpose so that they can make it as disturbing as it is in reality. So they take these really messed up characters and just have grotesque imagery while the song slaps. It's so heavy nowadays with their stuff, but their vocalist, Dustin Bates, he has this incredible tone, and I now realize it's auto-tune. Thanks to you. You've broken all of my spirit thinking this man was organic and he's all auto-tune. No, I'm just kidding. But he's got a good voice, but I think he does also use that same kind of correction in his pitch. And I love them, and I loved listening to your sound get close to that at times, especially with the ambience and the spacious background.
Thank you.
So what was the reason that you created this sound on this EP?
The original title was called Love is a Circle because the whole point, love goes around. Love is a circle. And most of the songs are about a certain lady. And we've had our trials and tribulations. And it's more of just getting my feelings out, which is very important. Some people make sad songs like because they're just like feeling sad, but there's no actual like event that happened. Like you have to pull from real life events if you want to
Yes.
make like sad music. Like me personally, there's some like quote unquote like emo rap was a big thing in the rap scene, and I think it's so one note when they're like, "I'm sad," blah blah blah. Like so much sad rap music is just like spelling it out as bold as you can, just like I'm sad and I'm upset.
Before you continue with that, I will say this. The vibe I was getting from the whole EP, besides the last track, was Guilty by Juice World.
I don't listen to much Juice WRLD. I didn't pull much from that,
Okay. It's just got
but
like that
I did
same
listen to a lot of
singing.
Juice WRLD
Yeah.
in the in my when he was around. I still listen to it.
Down guilty. You seriously have not heard that song? It's so good. I like that song a lot.
I wasn't a big Juice WRLD guy when I was when he was around. I liked him, but it was really just when he first came out in 2018. Anything later than that, I was like not really following.
Oh, it's not called Guilty. I'm an asshole.
So empty. I'm so damn empty.
Yep, that's it.
So I don't know it. See,
I don't know. Now I'm so confuzzled. Yeah.
I just watched all your stories. You were posting about that new Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. Like it's
Honestly, a good thing about that show.
yeah, you were right. It's empty.
It's like your kids watching the TV.
True. My biggest thing is that animation, when it's done in a certain way that's iconic, you shouldn't touch it. And when it came to two shows recently, I was pissed off. One of them was Magic School Bus. Now it's called Magic School Bus Rides Again. Animation completely different from the original.
Oh yeah. They should have just left that.
And I think Dora or Barney changed theirs recently, and I was
Both.
like, why?
Both.
Why?
You know what's so I hate about like media and like what they do is that they need nostalgia so bad. I don't like why can't there be original stories? Like, are we really just gonna keep doing Barney like every time like a new generation of kids comes out? Like, we're just gonna do Barney again and again and again. Like, I feel like it should be special. Like Barney was in '90s, 2000s.
Yes.
Keep it there. Have the kids have those memories. Let's use our heads. We're smart people. Like these fucking companies are they have. I'm sure there's some guy that's smart on their team. Go think of something new the kids would like.
Yep. And I don't know why I said Barney was animated because it originally wasn't, but now it is.
Oh yeah, it's so strange. I saw a commercial or an ad on TikTok. It was a TikTok commercial, and it was Barney. It was advertising the new Barney, but they were using the original Barney suit. And he was like, "Hey kids, I'm Barney. We're gonna go see the new Barney toys in Walmart." But he was like, "You got the original suit, so just do it. If you're gonna do Barney again, use the suit."
Yeah.
But they don't.
They don't care. All they care about is updating to be.
When did it turn to two guys yelling about Barney?
Welcome to Two Guys Yell About Barney.
All About Barney podcast.
You got it all posted by now? Almost.
Yes,
right.
I will do more promo when the time comes. But let me send it out to a few more folks.
You're good. It's letting you talk on the same device as you're using the internet on it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Technology. It's the Discord thing for me. It blows my mind. It's like you can watch YouTube with me while you're talking with me. What?
That's so yeah. It ain't dial up no more.
No, I'm glad.
I thankfully didn't live in that time.
That's what they should have reanimated.
Dial up reboot.
All of our old technology. Make it seem like it was faster.
I sent it out to my friends. I posted it.
Awesome.
Watch that later. But here we are.
Awesome. Let's see if I can find it and like it instantly. Refreshing. Nope.
It's up on Spotify.
Baby Metal has a new
Where are you
song.
checking on? Baby Metal's fucking sick.
they have a new song with Poppy.
I don't like Poppy.
She's an interesting one, I'll say that. But yeah, Baby Metal I actually do need to get into. I love their instrumentation. The girls are fine, but I'm there for the instruments.
There's a J-pop group that I listen to called Atarashi Gakko. Those guys are sick. And I saw them live in October with my buddy.
How was it?
It was very good. They it was amazing. It was amazing how the show start time. The show actually started on time. It was amazing. A lot of artists, they show up like an hour late. Literally the moment I was looking at the clock when it happened, the moment it turned 7:00, they were there. And I was like, there you go.
Well, that is absolutely to be
worshipped. They make it's like American style music, but they make it like they do funk music. They do like some jazzier instrumentals with piano. They when they came up on stage, they teased a full metal song. They were metal song, and they were just rapping on it in Japanese. It was crazy.
Epic.
And I like fusion and genre fusions and shit like that. Like they're very good. I'll send you a song from them later.
Hell yeah. All right, so here we are. We're coming back from the amazing release that just happened. Circle is now out according to the time that it is in the East Coast. It's already past midnight on the 4th of April. I almost said the 3rd because mine says the 3rd. But it's on the 4th
I'm in
of
the
April.
future, technically.
So we got the 4/4 experience. 4/4 experience. Go and have some incredible music.
I hope the Fantastic Four trailer comes out today.
Oh, that would actually be a great idea. A real trailer too, not that teaser shit.
they showed a trailer to a convention today, and it had Silver Surfer in it. They had Galactus as the whole thing. I hope that drops today.
I knew Galactus was coming. I mean, they already hinted at it and a couple other things. The Celestial in fucking Captain America, the newest one. They had like this like Celestial.
I didn't care.
Island.
I didn't care to see it.
It was not anything special.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the newer Marvel shows, or newer Marvel movies, get back to the basics.
I agree. I think that they could actually fix it, but knowing that you have two technical storylines that totally suck that you have to avoid to get back to the good stuff, that's terrible. 5 years of content that did nothing for the business besides No Way Home.
Pretty much. They made too much. I think they realized that. They were like, we made too much shit. So now we're going to lower it. They're only dropping 2 movies this year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, they got Thunderbolts.
Yeah, Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four is the only movies coming out this year.
Well, and Captain America did.
Well, yeah, I forgot. I didn't know if that happened in 2024. But yeah, it's only 3 movies. Only like one Disney Plus show. So it's pretty. They're giving us a slow ball for once.
So super fun parallel, because you talked about it on the first episode. You talked about how you originally were going to have a sketch of the January 6th and the assassination of Donald Trump.
Yeah, I had a January 6th. I had a January 6th parody.
So the actual script for Captain America, the original title, New World Order, was that exact instance. They were going to have a January 6th experience in the Marvel movie. But then they said it was too on the nose for the things, and they couldn't do it. And I was like, why would you call it New World Order? Like, you're going to get all the conspiracy people going crazy.
Were they going to have like an assassination attempt on the president in the movie too?
I think so. I think it was going to be high tension. That probably was
the reason they got pulled, because the actual assassination against Trump in the summer, they were like, oh, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah. Well, the January 6th thing, it was still in the hot news when it was getting filmed. I mean, that was pandemic time.
Yeah.
That's why it took so long for them to release it. Also, it didn't work in their storyline. I don't like their storyline anymore. I can't focus on anything because I have to watch 500 shows to get back to the fucking story.
Yeah. I think they stop. I hope they stop with that. They said they might, so let's hope.
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine at least called it out, and they told us what episode of Loki that random character shows up in.
You didn't
Literally,
see Loki?
no, I didn't see Loki.
That's one to watch. That's like one of the actual good ones.
Yeah, they say so. I don't know if I agree because I've
Loki,
seen 3
Loki season
episodes.
2.
Oh, 2?
Loki season 2 is incredible.
Oh, well,
It's
that
like
makes me feel better.
it's one of the best things Marvel's like done. Season 2 of Loki, like it's filmed great. The ending is like Loki becomes a very important part of the future of Marvel.
Oh shit! Well, he should be. I think Tom Hiddleston is absolutely amazing.
Well, then you love the Loki show because of the fact of I don't want to spoil anything, but by the end he has like he pretty much is a very useful character. Like we'll definitely see him in the next Avengers movie.
Was he listed on the chairs?
He was.
Okay, I don't remember seeing him there. I was just
I was at work when that whole thing happened, and I just look at my phone. I got home and I'm like,
everyone's posting about it. Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
And then you like all praise and love, and then you look at my story and it's like, whoa, Dan, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, listen.
I forgot. Did you not like it?
No, I have a problem with James Marsden ever since the Drake Bell incident from last year was exposed on that documentary.
What did James Marsden do?
He supported the guy that raped Drake.
Oh, the people was it the people in the court or like that wrote like letters of
Yeah, letters of support for the pedophile and assault.
That's unfortunately what happened to I'm a big fan of that '70s show.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the whole Danny Masterson case.
Yeah,
and pretty much the whole cast wrote letters and were like, he's a good guy. The only one who didn't was Eric Foreman.
Yeah,
the main guy.
Yeah, Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
Have you ever seen his cut of the Star Wars movies?
No, I didn't.
Back in time, probably before you were even aware that YouTube was a thing that you could use. You were probably like a kid. He had a fan.
Don't quit. Hey, don't. What's the word? I don't even know.
Don't discount my age, Dan. Don't make me feel like a baby.
I was a very tech savvy kid. I had my own YouTube channel and everything when I was like 7.
Where was your toy reviews? Come on, bro. You're missing out. Wait, where are they? Where are they?
They're all privated.
Of course they're privated, yeah.
It's the same account that I use today. It's all those videos. I did gaming videos. I did toy reviews. I did a Power Ranger collection video. And it's baby me. I was like 7. I'm like, here's my action figure. It's pretty cool. It was terrible. I filmed it on a shitty laptop. I was moving it like not even at 1 frame a second. It's not even an exaggeration. It was actual stop motion. Like no exaggeration.
Amazing. I love it though. I love that you've had that passion forever. Okay, so then back in time on YouTube before things got fucking crazy with censorship and copyrights and all that, Topher Grace had an edit of the trilogy of the prequels where they cut out anything that didn't matter. So stupid ass Jar Jar scenes cut completely. It goes straight into Anakin's story, barely any Phantom Menace, a little bit of Attack of the Clones, and then straight into mostly Revenge of the Sith scenes. It's perfectly edited and you can never find it again. It has been deleted from everything.
And Topher Grace did it.
And it was on YouTube and I could have fucking downloaded it and kept it on a DVD. Because it's so easy to watch it that way instead of having to go through this slog fest. It's just like, oh god, I hate these.
I was a Star Wars guy, and they just made too much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I didn't even watch the. Did I? That's the thing. I don't even remember if I seen the last. Was it the last Skywalker?
Oh, Rise of
very
Skywalker.
Last, I don't have like the thought of if I seen it or if I haven't. It's that forgettable. I don't know if I saw it.
What do you let me go by this. Like, since we're talking about movies, I'll just say that one of the most annoying things that has been a trope recently has been the are they dead or are they not character.
And then literally I remember it was a meme because literally it just explained it in the crawl text. It's like Palpatine's back, by the way. Okay,
No,
here's
no,
the-
it's just like a Marvel movie. You have to go to Fortnite to get the fucking lore so that you can go and see the movie. You couldn't just
There was
put that
Fortnite
in.
lore.
They had you go into the game and then they played a clip of exactly how the Emperor came back, and then they were like, somehow Palpatine has returned.
No way the very important explanation
Is
for
in
millions of
Fortnite.
Star Wars fans in Fortnite.
Yes.
Oh, is that I don't play Fortnite, so
There you go, and that's okay because you're like a normal person then. No, I'm kidding. I like Fortnite.
I tried. The thing is, we didn't have much money growing up. I didn't have a console to play it on. I played it like super late in the game, and I was like, this is cool. I had a moment where I was playing it. I played it for like probably a year almost.
Yeah.
No, like,
Season 1 or 2.
probably like, I played it for like 2 years, and then I'm like, this is stupid. And then I downloaded it again. And now that I have an Xbox, it is so different.
Yeah, it is changed.
I'm like,
so
what am
much.
I looking at? Like, it's too much. It became like a Roblox type of game.
So in Rise of Skywalker, besides that amazing opening crawl, which just instantly triggers the fans, J.J. Abrams had to be added back in because what Rian Johnson left him with was a terribly disjointed story and characters.
I don't even think the sequel trilogy didn't even need to happen, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't. And Force Awakens was like the only good thing out of it. I really liked the storyline of a stormtrooper becoming self-aware, and then
That was interesting.
then the second movie they're like, he's the joke.
Because I'm pretty sure John Boyega hates Disney now. I'm pretty sure he snapped at Disney because they didn't use him enough, and he started just saying all right, fuck this then, fuck y'all.
Yeah, yeah, and he also ended up with the Pacific Rim, which is a much cooler series to be part of these days. Star Wars was a thing, but now Marvel Cinematic Universe is the new Star Wars. So if you're not part of that, then you're nobody.
I'm sure this light is even necessary. Yeah, the light kind of is necessary. It annoys me how bright it is.
If you don't want to have it, it's no big deal. I can.
My dog is chilling with me now.
Oh, nice.
He's coming up.
Somehow I'm lagging 3 seconds at a time again. Oh my gosh, is that the dog that was going to attack them last time?
Yes.
The sweet black lab was going to hurt something?
He's a German Shepherd.
Oh, he's German Shepherd?
He's just all black, pretty much.
Oh. I was going to say, yeah, labs are not known to be aggressive.
He's a sweetie pie. Hold on, let me... Come here. Oh, get in the frame, you dog. He doesn't want to be seen right now. He's not gonna feed. I fed him. That's the thing. He's like 8. I completely forgot. Me and my dog share the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah, which is very cool. Come on, go. He was what's it called? Yeah, on the same day I was born. Well, obviously he's much younger, but he was so we usually celebrate that. You know, I have a pal that has my same birthday, so.
Both on Sunday.
Yes, sir. I got to get him something. He doesn't get me anything. But
he gives you love. And
yeah. I was going somewhere
love.
with that story, but he's very baby. I fed him exactly what we always do. We give him 4 scoops of food and 1 lunch, 1 dinner. I fed him a couple hours ago, and immediately after I finished eating, he goes back to the food cabinet and starts pouting again. I'm like, I just fed you. You just finished eating. He doesn't understand, and I'm like, oh my god. He's a big baby. He's 8 though. He's about to be 8.
A pampered pup is what you can say.
7.
Yeah.
7. He's gonna be 7. I think he wants to go outside. I'm gonna let him outside.
Do you ever get those weird bacon treats? The macon or whatever they're called?
We have those in. He likes those.
That's good. Have you ever had a cat?
We used to have 6 at one point.
Oh my god! Then you know how horrible they are about their food.
No, we never really. My cats never really complained about anything.
Really?
They were all chill. It wasn't really a big issue.
Oh, that's awesome. If you ask most cat owners, they have one specific thing that they have to get the cat, and then the cat will get tired of it, and then they have to figure out what else it'll eat.
Dude, it looks so ominous outside. Let me flip my camera. It's really foggy. It's just ominous as fuck outside.
This
My
dog has
is
so much
suffering.
energy.
Yeah, he is a big ball of energy. He just zooms around, and I'm like, dude, he's getting gray too. Like he has gray hairs on his chin, and I'm like, he will be the fastest old dog ever. He just will not stop. He doesn't stop. But that's why I love him. I need to close my door now.
No worries. Yeah, what else won't stop? This interview. We're gonna keep going.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Go.
guys. So let's talk about something that's most important about everything, and that is the Power Ranger chat that we had before this conversation. You guys can go and watch the entire thing. It is almost
Go
an
on
entire
Patreon.
hour long, and I'm rocking the Tommy today and all of the Power Rangers around me because exitallure last time came out as the coolest dude in the world when it comes to Power Ranger talks. So we're just going to keep going fanboy every time that we talk with each other. And eventually I will have to rebuy everything that I used to have so I could show him what my Power Ranger collection was. Or I have to find videotapes of me as a kid because I definitely have Power Rangers in those. And
It's
then
so
you can...
strange. I don't have any memory of getting rid of my Power Ranger toys, but they're all gone. All my ones I had as a kid, I don't have any of them.
I had the Quantum Ranger T-Rex Zord. Q-Saurus, whatever it's called. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's sick.
It is one of the coolest toys, and it had the little arms that go from
That's
the front.
that is a reason why you should watch Go Kaiser. I told you that's the first Sentai you should watch.
Yeah.
One of the Silver Ranger's Zord, the Silver. Remember that Silver Ranger is like a Sentai fanboy himself.
Yeah.
The Silver Ranger's Megazord itself is just Q-Rex. Like he's back. Yeah, they just brought him back, and he's using him in like a different form. I think he's like painted silver, but it's still the same. Like it's still like every time. Yeah, it's literally in the episode. The Silver Ranger like first gets introduced, or like a few episodes later. The original Time Force Yellow Ranger from Japan obviously comes back, and he's like, "Take our Zord," and he gives him the sword, and that's what happened.
Love it. Yeah. Love it.
Every like one old cast member from each old Sentai like shows up in each episode of Go Kaiser. So it's very good anniversary, season. You don't even need to. I didn't even watch all those old Sentais when, I was just like, oh, who this old dude chilling in the corner? He must be from an old Sentai. And then he like shows up for a little bit, and I was like, it's definitely him.
And it was better than the Ultimate Battle, whatever that was at the end of Super Mega Force.
So it's so. You know what's funny? That Ultimate Battle Super Mega Force is pulled from footage from a whole Sentai movie. It's like an hour of that. And they just got rid of it all.
For 2.5 minutes of action.
Yeah. There's a whole movie about it. Like, at the end of the movie, what's it called? I don't want to spoil it. You should watch it. It's sick.
Yeah, I will. That's part of Gokai Ranger.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. Because Gokai Ranger is season 1 and 2 of Megaforce?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
No, season 2. Just season 2.
Oh, it's only...
Season 1 is a whole different thing.
So the movie's between them.
The movie is... Each Sentai has... It's like... That company treats, like, the Rangers how Power Rangers should. Each Sentai series gets the series, 50-episode series, a crossover movie with the one before it and after it, and its own movie. There's so much more material.
Why America?
I don't know. So the Gokaiger, the Gokaiger movie is their crossover with the team before them, and that movie has that battle in it, and it's sick. There's a lot more, it's a lot more worthwhile.
Or Legendary Battle, I think that's what it's called.
It was not legendary.
No.
You know what? The Power Ranger version.
But
It's
you
so
know what is
strange
legendary?
that-
This hat is legendary. On the
Hell yeah.
backside, it literally says legendary.
Legendary. There you go. The reason that the battle wasn't the American version, I don't know if you like read up on it, but like almost like some actors didn't even get asked to come back, and then ones that did, a lot of them got cut for like budget reasons.
Yeah, Carter.
Yeah, there was like, what's it called? Some of them were even completely removed. Like I don't remember who, but they fully had like their flights booked. They were like, yeah, you're gonna be in this legendary battle, you're gonna come back. They were all ready, and and then all of a sudden I got an email like, we can't really afford you anymore. You don't show up.
What
Yeah.
is up with Power Rangers and their money situation? Like, there was one of those. I sent you it, the pilot episode. Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Like, you could just
I
tell
watched that.
they were not
I watched
happy.
A couple years ago, it was so funny. Dresssaurus did not give a shit.
Low effort as hell, bro. And yet, biggest franchise in live action superhero history.
Isn't that dude also kind of a scumbag in real life?
Jason?
Yeah, he did something. He scammed people.
Yeah. He was caught for
Fraud.
evading or fraud or something. Yeah, during the pandemic.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and he also had
At
problems
least he didn't
with
stab anyone.
JDF. Yeah, that's true. He did not stab anyone, and he didn't beat his girl and then kill himself. So that's a good thing.
Which one was that? Oh, that was Ninja Storm Red. Right?
Poa, yeah, that guy.
That sucks.
Yikes. What is up with Red Rangers having problems? You know who doesn't have problems though? Christopher Kamen Lee. That dude's just a dude.
Is that? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's Andros' actor, right?
Yeah, Andros. And
See,
he's like a
there you
Twitch
go.
streamer, dude. He like just sits down and chats with his fans, and people bring up stuff, but then he's like, I'm not really interested. Like, all the other
You know
people
what I
like
feel
play
like?
up
I don't
that.
know. I don't know if this is just me. Let me know if you feel this too. Whenever I see clips of like the annual Power Morphicon convention,
Yeah.
I just have a feeling deep down none of the people want to be there.
Well,
Like they're like I feel like they don't care. Some of the actors.
That's why when I met JDF, I was like so starstruck and at the same time so respectful because I was watching how he would react to each person. And
Yeah.
the thing I love about the Power Ranger community is there's so many people that have mental disabilities and they're just seen as any other fan. Like, it's no like, oh, we need to give them extra special treatment, but at the same time, they're not making them feel like they're less than anything. Like, they always are like, oh, you have a morpher? That's sick, dude. Like, Tommy was just so nice with everyone. Like, really, really nice. And I hope that genuinely Zach and, of course, if we had Trini still, would be that same way this day as well as when they first started. Because they know business is business, but
Zach-
it's for the kids. And they understood that. Like, all the kids grow up, but they're still the same kids that watch that show. So
Yeah.
there shouldn't be, disrespectful. It's like the idiots that say, I want nothing to do with this stuff. I mean, obviously, there's some people that are unfortunately just doing it for a paycheck. Like, I have
Yeah.
no idea how Justin Blue Ranger Turbo has so much of a fan base as he does with this giant, like, I don't even know what kind of heart tattoo, like right in the center of his chest.
I have not seen that.
It's the
but-
weirdest thing, dude. I'm like, no, it's lips. I think it's what is the band that would have giant lips? But it was like
Rolling
the weirdest
Stones?
thing. Yeah, looking at it, I was like, ugh, that's strange.
Yeah, it's strange, but there's a lot of casts. They seem genuinely, enthused, but some of them, I feel like they're like, get me out of here, because like I did this show 20 years ago, and I'm still tied to this. Like I feel like, but most of them, there's only a few that keep it like that. Like, but most of them, they seem to be enthused. I still want to go to one of those conventions.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're not going to be around for much longer. I just kind of a weird feeling.
I agree. I think that it is almost impossible to keep it going if the show is not still going. So
Yeah, the
that
show's
causes
not
trouble.
going. I mean, there is the movie, the new movie, and the new show.
Yeah.
So like, but I don't know. Are they just gonna do Mighty Morphin again? Are they gonna do an original team? I want there to be an original team.
Bat in the Sun still has yet to give us an exact date on Legend of the White Dragon, so we don't know if the Jason
I
David
thought that
Frank
thing came
movies.
out already.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
but
thought it
hasn't it been
would.
delayed? Hasn't it been delayed for like 4 years?
Supposed to come out the year he died. Then it was supposed to
Hmm.
come out the following year, which was 2023, and 2024. Now they're saying it should be end of 2025. It's like, why?
Is there even a movie
They claim, according to the people that are running the account, they're like it's for color correction. I'm like, color correction?
for 2 years?
It's amazing. Disney does some giant high budget film and sucks at their color, but you guys care so little, know so much about the color, and you don't want to give us the project, and then Disney just shits out Snow White and loses $100 million.
I have no plans of seeing that movie.
Yeah, my fiance saw
No.
it. She said it was kind of good. I'm like, I'm not even giving it a chance. I don't care if it's good. I'm not giving them my money anymore.
CGI dwarves were unnecessary. I hope Disney knows there's real people with dwarfism that are just around
Yeah.
and cast those guys. Give them a job.
Peter Dinklage is the reason that they did that. He had these like long tweets about like, oh well, this is just, discriminating against dwarves, but you guys are so progressive about getting a Latina actress in, and it's like, that's kind of a terrible argument. And then Wee Man and a couple other dwarf actors, they were like, we have a chance to actually be on the big screen as iconic characters, and fucking Peter Dinklage is holding us back for his opinions is like so stupid.
Yeah, I love Wee Man, the whole Jackass guys and everything.
I love Wee
Those
Man
guys-
too. I went so
I
crazy
watched-
for the
I was
WWE
watching
match.
Steve-O's YouTube channel like a lot. He tells all his stories.
He's so crazy, bro. Or was so crazy. Not these days.
No, he
He's sobered
still
up a
does
bit.
a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Did you like the Jackass Forever?
I did. One of my favorite artists was a guest on that show, on that movie. Tyler the Creator was there.
Oh yeah. I was
Because,
hoping you didn't say MGK. I was so scared.
No, I don't like MPK. I don't like him. When he got slapped by that big thing, I was excited.
I was laughing so hard.
Like, good.
Drown him.
Because Tyler's friend Jasper was part of the new cast of Jackass.
Oh, he was his friend.
Yeah, those guys that go way back. They're like best buddies.
That's so cool.
Jasper is like his DJ, like his tours too. It's crazy.
I only remember, wasn't Jasper's dad?
He was in it too.
The
That was something, something shark, dark shark.
Yeah, and he was around when they had the vulture.
Yeah, and they took him up in an airplane. He hated airplanes, and they made him skydive. They forced him to skydive.
And they had the spider in the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a fearless man. Oh man,
Those movies don't get old, man.
No, they do not, and they're very hard to watch at times.
Oh no, not
There's
for
some
me.
fucked up shit in there. But I loved it. I watched the whole franchise. Bought the whole franchise on DVD, and then got some Blu-rays as well. We were obsessed. Me and my fiance's brother. We like anything Johnny Knoxville. We'd watch it. Steve-O. I haven't seen
the Bad Grandpa movies. For some reason I haven't watched the Bad Grandpa movies.
Oh, Bad Grandpa's good. Dirty Grandpa's bad. That's a Robert De Niro and Zac Efron movie.
I see.
And I saw it because of High School Musical, and it was not like High School Musical.
At first glance, I thought the Eminem poster and the High School Musical poster were one and the same, and I'm like, what the hell? He wasn't in that movie.
Two of my biggest influences. That's why they are
Eminem School
behind my
Musical.
head. They're on my right shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Back to the Future, my favorite franchise.
I've seen the first one, and the second one I know all about it, bits and pieces, but I couldn't tell you the story start to finish. And the third one I haven't seen because it's like I haven't seen it.
Okay, at the end of the second one, they give you a trailer for the third one, so they kind of spoil.
Doesn't Doc like die again and they have to go in the past like something?
Yep. Yeah, he sends
He
a
already died in
letter.
the first one.
He
Well, no, he
sends a
didn't die.
letter where he
They went
got
back in time
shot.
and then he wore a bulletproof.
Yeah,
Time travel shit is it's time travel shit.
it is
It's
time
fucked.
travel shit. So let's talk about music a little bit. So you have a new album that's coming out because you always have a new album. We already have the one that we talked about for like 15 seconds.
This is why Media Man Dan. Honestly, like I'm here to talk everything.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not being like my album it just came out. Like let's go back to that because I mean sometimes like we talked about it. Sometimes it's a love album. It doesn't have to go much deeper than that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's experimental. I tried to do new things with vocal like the ending song. The vocals were very very weird and distorted, but obviously on purpose. Just you know, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so this new album is going to be going back to the West Wing style, but you said that it's
Sort
also
of.
the SoundCloud rap style. So what you say,
Also sort of.
that's, yeah.
Heavily it's heavily inspired by this group in Atlanta, this rap group called Rich Kids.
Okay.
They they were big in pretty much only Atlanta. They had like they were in their own bubble. And I found them last year and they were a big inspiration for the new music and it's so hard to explain the music they make. But like their mixtape covers are just like in your face and annoying. They look goofy. Like they look kind of silly, but that's like the fun of it. Like they're wearing like stupid glasses. They look like like kind of like dorks sometimes. Like they're wearing brightly colored clothes, that whole fashion. Like I'm trying to get I want more colors in my wardrobe. Like I bought this obnoxious like multicolored polo. Like dressing like old school is it's cool. My main pair of shoes, these are my go-tos, my DCs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't even skate, unfortunately, but I'm a big jort guy. I like jorts.
But you're talking about skating. I actually do need to bring up something that involves music and entertainment and media. We got a brand new remake of the Tony Hawk video games coming this summer. I
I've
am
seen that.
so
I have
pumped.
not played those games, unfortunately.
Oh, dude, the first time, so Pro Skater 1 and 2, like Pro Skater 2 I got
I
from a
think I
garage
did.
sale.
I played Underground at my friend's house one time,
Hmm. That's
and
your
that's
extent. Be
there
like,
wasn't anything
I,
else.
I didn't even hold the controller. I watched someone play that on a screen across the room. Just like
I
as
did
far
hold the
away from
controller. I
the.
was able to hold it, and I did play. But I didn't. I didn't. I only had a Wii growing up, and that was like I. We had like two games on it. We just played the same two games.
Wii Sports
So
and Smash Bros. Brawl?
neither. We
Neither.
played. I had the new Super Mario Brothers, the Wii version. That one
Gotcha.
is so good.
It is.
And I had most of the Just Dance games.
Oh, cool.
And I had Super Mario Galaxy, but then the disc died. Like the disc just like couldn't read. I was halfway through the game, and the disc just stopped. Like all of a sudden, this disc cannot read, and it never worked again. And I was like a little kid. I was flipping shit. I was like, no!
That's when you call Japan and be like, listen to me. Send me a new game right now.
Give me a new copy right now.
I better
And
get Nintendo on my doorstep in the morning.
and we'd rent some games, but that was the extent of it. We just played Mario, honestly. But that Mario game is so good though. Like it's very classic.
Did you ever play the Super Mario Sunshine?
A little bit at my friend's house. He wasn't really my friend. It's a very strange. It was like my mom's friend, and she had like an older son. He
Yeah.
was probably like 17, and I was like 7, and I was just like he had an old N64, he had a GameCube, and he was showing me all the old games. We played the original Smash Brothers.
Oh, man, I love that game.
Yeah,
It's so
I sucked at
nostalgic.
it. Another
Yeah.
game I suck at. I can for the life of me, I I cannot play Mario Kart. I suck at it.
Oh, is it the drifting?
Suck. Maybe, I don't know. I never win. I never win. I used to play it a lot. And my friends who owned a copy on like their Switch. We played that a lot.
Yeah.
Could not for the life of me. Couldn't play it.
Well, I'll tell you this. On the Wii version of Mario Kart, I was so horrible, I almost thought I sucked at the game completely. Because the steering was so challenging for me to understand. I just could not get it.
Did you have the wheel?
No.
That would probably help.
Yeah, it would have helped. But man, it was so
I'd
bad.
love to have the legitimate wheel.
Just like instantly into the wall. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like I was so pissed at myself when I came to these competitive games. I don't like competitive games. I like the free range, like Grand Theft Auto. I play Hitman. You ever played Hitman?
I know of it.
In PS2 days, they had Hitman Blood Money, and like
I can literally my computer's right behind me, or my
shit.
my TV. We could probably. I'm gonna flip it and show you how little I play games, or just turn my Xbox on. Because why not? This is a multimedia show. All of a sudden, it's a gaming channel. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I do this? Will this work?
I just love that the flag is there. That's the coolest part.
Oh yeah, I've kept that up for ever since. It was so annoying though. If I like did a music video or anything, I had to take it out the wall and put it back on when I came back. All that shit. These are the only 3 games I have. I have NBA, 2K, I have GTA 5, I have Skate 3. And Battlefield, this is a cloud download. My cousin came over and played it. I didn't actually play it myself. But
NBA's your thing.
Yeah, just play. I don't even play it anymore, honestly. I've kind of fallen out. I have a VR. I have an Oculus Quest.
And that takes up your time? Yeah, that makes sense.
I play a lot of VR games. Well, actually, I play. It's so weird. I'm stuck on the same few games. Like, it's really all I do.
You're gonna be this guy.
Ready Player One. I seen that movie.
Hell yeah, bro. That's gonna be you. You're gonna be in your room.
Isn't the main character? The main character, wasn't he like born like 2 years from now? He was like, I was born in 2027. I think he said at the beginning. And I'm like, that's so funny.
All these future sci-fi horror, sci-fi thriller, sci-fi action movies are getting terribly close to the time that we were supposed to have flying cars.
The Back to the Future one is so funny though, because it's like we're in 2015, and it looked like that, and then we actually lived in 2015, and it just wasn't that at all.
So disappointing compared to what Spielberg promised.
We didn't even get close.
All right, so before I go, because it is getting later and later, I do want to get into my favorite song off of the new album and my favorite video that I've ever seen from you. And it's no surprise that West Wing Anthem has become my favorite, because I messaged you randomly one day, and I think I was like, dude, you're awesome. Or I said like, you're a badass or something like that. And it was just so nonchalant. I was like, oh man, I didn't even give him any context. That was like my 25th time getting recommended to watch your video on YouTube and clicking play.
I appreciate that. That video is sick.
Yeah, I really wish it was on your channel, but I was really happy to comment on that channel regardless and just like give you some hype, because man, I fucking love that video. The way that you guys shot it and the way that it's edited to still go within the music, it's like synced up perfectly.
That's my buddy Ryan. He is he's a legend. He filmed. There's a music video for the song "Remove," which is the rap song on the project.
Okay.
It's a one take. I just sat in front. We went to an abandoned cabin, and I just stood there. It's in black and white, and then just circles on screen. You've seen the snippet, the clips on my Instagram. It's those, but it's a full version of one of them. And I'm probably dropping it on my channel tomorrow. So there'll be another video for you to sink your teeth in. And that's like
looking forward to it, because then I can play that on the reaction. I'll have it in this corner.
Yes, sir.
That'll be epic. But yeah, so my favorite song on this new stuff. This new album's great, man. 8 out of 10, by the way. If I was rating it on 10, 3 out of 5.
Sure.
3.5 out of 5, sorry. Reason 4, the vibe never stopped. Even on the weird track, I was like, it still fits. And the same thing with West Wing Anthem. Not West Wing Anthem. Same thing, West Wing. The whole album, even the deluxe tracks, have just that vibe. That's what I want to hear when I'm listening to albums. And I mean, concept albums are great. I hear a lot of those. They have the same tonality. They have the same, like, reason for being there. The songs are written in the same way, about the same subject. This one definitely, had to do with love, relationship. Online was the most obvious one. I didn't even talk about it during the reaction, but as soon as I picked up on what you were talking about in the hook, I was like, oh, good metaphor. Good metaphor. So yeah, Online is my favorite vocal track. I loved... I'm going to have to say Ready.
That one at the beginning is for a reason. It's like
Beautiful intro.
The chorus isn't even. It's like I'm just going like, woo, and like there's the strings are going doo, doo, doo. But that one is sick. That one is sick. That's definitely one of my favorites. My favorite, if I had to pick, is I don't know. It might be Online. It might be Remove. The outro track is very weird, but I like weird, and it's I like it all. I'm the creator. I get to like it all.
Yeah, you like what you created. That's a very good thing.
Yes, sir.
And you posted it without any, second thought. That's what I love about it, is like every time that you post, you're proud of what you do. And you talked about it on the first one. Like you came from Lil Pleb. And then
I forgot you knew about that.
Yeah, man. I listened to the whole thing. Literally today, got off work, listened to the whole interview to see my grandpa. Then came back to my house, didn't even listen to anything, and remembered everything from the interview. So I was like, this guy, he's going to give me something that is a complete curveball, because he told me he was going to last time, so it must be true. And as soon as I started that track, I was like,
Did you
Amazing.
watch any of those Instagram clips? Did you have some sort of idea what you were getting into?
Of course. I saw everything that you
I was just
posted.
curious because I didn't know if it was a complete blind reaction or if you just heard a piano and you were like, "What?"
I think my algorithm goes by everyone that I tag. So I think that even if I haven't seen you in a while, if I've tagged you in a post, then Instagram will be like top importance. But if I happen to do anything, Instagram doesn't let anyone see it.
I see your stuff.
Yeah, you're the only one. Like, you always get the update. I see you in the stories as the viewer. I'm like, okay, at least one person that I've recently interviewed knows that I'm still existing.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
It's good. I mean, dude, I try my best to put as much stories as I can, because they say, keep posting. But I'm like, I'm getting 25 views. What am I supposed to do? How does this boost it?
I can barely... It's rare when I break 100 views on a story.
God, I wish I could get 100. I want 50.
It's so strange.
That April Fool's Trump thing got more views than anything.
I seen that. I liked it. I was what's it called? I don't think for a split second I was like, uh-oh.
That's how my fiance instantly, she was like, why do you have that hat? I was like, you can't, you can see it's Photoshop. Come on.
Dude, one of my stepbrothers, he was like 12, don't know why, a couple years ago, he had a hat. He had a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
And first off, this kid probably couldn't tell you the first thing about politics. And he just did it because it was trendy. And for some reason, I thought it'd be so funny. I just put it on and took a picture. I sent it to my friends, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
But here's the thing.
And I was doing like a little I was like being all snarky with it.
Yeah. So this actually somehow ties in, because you said your friend, he was how old when he was wearing this hat?
He was like my stepbrother. He was like 12, or maybe less than that.
So like I said, the Power Ranger community, we're welcoming everybody, everyone with disabilities. And, we all treat each other mutually, respectfully. Even though things can happen in the world of politics where we disagree on things, that still is mutual respect. In political world, where your stepbrother is wearing that hat and he doesn't have an idea what politics are. That's what they wanted all along. And even Donald Trump himself said,
I love the poorly educated.
and it's
That's
like, you can't trust these fuckers, man.
what's it called? Do you know about one of the Power Ranger actors that's like heavily MAGA? Do you know
Oh yeah,
which
Time Force Red.
not just him, there's someone else, and it's kind of heartbreaking. It's Wild Force White Ranger. The lady.
The girl?
Yeah, Wild Force White Tiger.
I feel bad because I never liked her.
There you go.
But I realized the reason because I rewatched some part of the episodes when it was free on like Sling TV or whatever the hell that we have. I was like, wait, is the Yellow Ranger hot? 'Cause damn.
Power Rangers knew what they were doing with like most of the casting. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they have some. My favorite. Wait, let's say we have the same favorite. Who is the most attractive Ranger to you?
Tracy Lynn Cruz.
Who's that one?
Yellow Ranger in Space.
Ashley.
Yes, Ashley
Yeah.
from In Space and the girl from Lost Galaxy as well.
I'm using the character names. I gotta go with Kira. Wow, Dino Thunder.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. She was singing. She was a musician. I have to.
Exactly. That is the way to go. I love you know what? Everything should, this is exactly how we're going to plan it, because I will plan the next interview. Everything that we talk about, we should then bring up Power Rangers.
Everything has to do with Power Rangers.
Like everything, I'm just going to segue into something about Power Rangers and see how long
I am
people
totally
listen.
with it.
Because here's the good news, dude. I got YouTube that's going to have all of our actual video. And I already have it on there. I have it unlisted right now. And so that'll come out probably next month or later this month. And so when that drops, I'll be able to watch how long people watch for. And as soon as we start talking about Power Rangers, it'll be like...
They'll turn it off. But that's all right. Honestly, you should just make it just Dan Ranger Dan podcast.
Dan Ranger. I want to have the Sixth Ranger, the YouTuber. I want him on the podcast soon. So I'm going to try to reach out to him. He's been really cool with me before. Like I talked about his interest in kickboxing. He's called the Sixth Ranger, just like the Lunar Wolf.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah. So
he's not an actual Ranger though. He's like just a
super
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And he's great. And he has a Batman channel now too called the Batcave.
There's this guy. He's a Sentai. He's like a Power Rangers and Sentai YouTuber. He's very chill. I feel like you guys would just hit it off immediately.
Is he big?
Like in subscriber count?
Yeah.
Like I don't think so.
No,
I don't know. He would probably he does Twitch streaming. He reacts to all the new. He has 15,000 on YouTube.
Oh hell yeah! I could talk with him. He
is very. It'd be a big. I think he's around your age too. It'd probably be a good gateway into. He ranks all the Super Sentai theme songs. He ranks their suits. He one time did a Power Rangers versus Super Sentai, which theme song was better from like the adaptation.
Okay,
and they just like it was sick. And he does Power Ranger content too.
It's got to be Power Rangers at most of those, because I mean the heavy metal riffs were unbelievably epic.
I forget, but he had the Twitch chat. Like he would play like Mighty Morphin, and then he'd play the Zoo Ranger, which is the Japanese version, and he'd be like, which theme did it better? And they put a poll up on it. His name is Achilles.
Achilles?
Yeah, Hawk. It's a hawk, and then Illees.
Achilles. Hawk Tua. No, just kidding.
Don't bring it there. Do not bring it there.
Found him. You're not following him.
On maybe not on Instagram. I follow him. I subscribe to him on YouTube.
Instagram only 4,000. That's not bad. I can totally reach out to him and he'll respond. That gives me hope.
You guys could probably you can literally make a video. Like you could probably the idea would be like, because he knows all about Super Sentai probably more than me. And I'll
react to his video.
No, I'm suggesting you guys both hop into a call,
Yeah,
and
we'll
it could be
definitely
like
do that, but
it
I'll
could be like
react to
Super
him.
Sentai fan
Yeah.
shows Power Ranger fan Sentai for the first time.
Oh, that is a
Like
great
you're
idea.
you're the Power Ranger expert, and he's the Sentai expert, and it'd be him like basically showing you the ropes.
How about this? You're the Power Ranger expert.
I know who I wonder what I know more about. I don't know. I know a
Well,
lot from each.
when referring to Sentai characters, you're using Power Ranger names.
Yeah, well
Like you said,
that's
like their
his,
Megazord. Like, what is Megazord in Japan?
it's Robo, but
That's
I
the-
it's what it is. I'm only using even when I talk to my friends about uh, Sentai, I just say the Power Ranger names because it just goes in people's heads. Like everyone knows what the Megazord is. I don't have to add more explanations to everything.
yeah.
Like if I just talked in like Sentai names and like I feel like you'd have to stop me for a little bit and be like, wait, go back. And I'm like, Mighty Morphin. You're like, oh, okay.
But that shows how much you're able to like. You not only watch it, you not only consume it, but you're also comprehending it. I have comprehension issues when I see anything that I've never had experience with before. So it takes me a very
Oh,
long
I
time.
I comprehend kid shows like you wouldn't believe.
You need to make a YouTube channel just reviewing kids stuff, dude. I'm telling you, you're in a niche. Like you can do the rap as well, and have this completely different personality on
That'd
YouTube.
be funny. You know, it'd be so funny if either side I just didn't mention the other thing.
Yeah, you'll be like,
Like
"Hi, kids."
if someone's like well, not like that, I wouldn't be like that. But if I like do like a YouTube channel and I'm like, reviewing things and someone's like commenting like, "Are you that rapper?" Like I found this rapper looks just like you, and I just deny. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Be like, "No, that dude has broccoli hair. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, I can just no. Watch this. See, this is exitallure. This is just me rapping, and then if I want to do a kids channel, then this is me. I'm just kid channeling. I have a hat on, and then you're like, "Are you that rapper?" I'm like, "No, he doesn't have a hat on. I have a hat on. I'm a different guy." And then yeah,
Yeah, you could put it in every single direction and have a different channel for it. That's pretty funny.
yeah. No, backwards hat is my cooking channel.
I'd watch. I would tune in because
I
here's the thing,
can't
man.
cook.
You're young as hell, but you got insight like crazy insight. You teach me so much every time that I'm on here. Like I learn so much, and I love that because I always thought long ago kids were kids and adults were adults, and no matter how old you are, you're still a kid to us adults. But I'm wrong. Like kids these days, they're able to take in so much of our own content that
So
we
I'm a
couldn't
kid.
understand. No, you're a kid to me still. I mean, obviously that's a huge age gap, but
I'm turning. I mean, a big milestone. I'm turning 20 on Sunday.
oh my gosh, the big 2-0, leaving the teens for the first time in
And
the
the last.
best. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And the last
Existentialism is gonna kick in. We're feeling good about that.
what do you get? Do you get anything extra in your state for becoming 20?
Nope.
Nothing, right? It's always the dead birthday. It's a cool birthday,
don't
but it's a
even-
dead one.
Even 19, like 18, you become an adult. You
Yeah.
can do a little more, and then you're just counting. It's 3 more years till 21. You're just like counting the days. Like
Any
they
moment now.
might as well just make it like 20 teen or 19 part two.
Yeah. Well, what they did in Chicagoland, I think they made everything 21 now.
That just makes sense. Honestly, why can't it just be 20? Like 20 is the date because you're not teen, you're not a child. 20 is adult.
I always
18
wondered
and,
that.
18 and 19 would follow. It's still teen. Like it doesn't even make sense.
In my mind, when it comes to responsibility, on the day of your 21st birthday or the day before your 21st birthday, you're just as stupid as you are on your 21st birthday. There's literally nothing that changes.
You didn't gain any more knowledge. Like,
Yeah. So I don't understand why they picked that number. I'm guessing it was like a data thing that they had back in time, psychology or something like that. They were like, well, most likely 21, da da da. But then you go to other countries and kids are drinking at 14.
Yeah.
It's a totally different world.
Just hit midnight your time.
Yes, sir. It is now midnight. Woo! We could get
Midnight,
more
we stayed up.
albums if we were in the East Coast.
Album's been out for an hour.
Album's been out for an hour. Hopefully, you're going to get some streams that are going to boost your shit up because I love your rap stuff, but I do love your voice, man. I think it's going to be unbelievable, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this conversation and have enjoyed everything that we've talked about. I have literally no idea how I'm going to edit this. I have 4 hours to edit on Sunday morning.
Yeah,
and...
I feel like we went on a good amount of tangents.
Yep, lots of tangents. I'll just put a bunch of beep, and then anyway.
Yeah. It's like we just cut and we're like, sorry, we just talked about Barney for 70 minutes. Now we're back.
Well, we'll have to have the rant
actual
of Barney.
The actual time we talked about the album, I don't even think it hit 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, this
but that I don't
shortest
care.
review.
We did. I mean, I'm not, because I'm glad, because honestly, talking about, like, if I went to like an hour length of detail about like an album, I feel like at some point I'd just be making shit up. Like by the end of it, like I said what I needed to say.
Yeah.
And that's just it. I don't have to like talk about it for an hour. Like it's just there. It's there. It's out. Circle is out. We did it.
Yeah.
Some more singing stuff hopefully on the way.
Yeah. Merch on the way. Yeah.
No merch. I'm not doing merch at this point. But I will give you the album name for the next album.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully the time frame. Next album is going to be called Photo Booth. And it's out probably in the summer.
In the summer. Not July 4th as you had originally said.
No.
That was all based in the world of politics.
If anything, I could probably slate 3 albums for 2025 for the rest of it.
Woo!
We have Photo Booth coming first. That's almost finished, which is it's pretty much finished. It's also like 7 tracks long. I don't know what my deal is. I can't make full albums. But honestly, it works because keeping, for someone that, you know, I don't have like a following that's waiting for albums to come out, like keeping it under 10 songs it just saves attention spans, you know what I mean?
It does. Yeah, your longest song was the rap song.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Photo Booth in summer. Then I have something similar to Photo Booth, but the songs were too different. I might just split it into something else. Now the second album, probably also summer. I'll drop 2 albums in the summer. Why not? And then hopefully by the end of the year, I want to do a trio album produced by Two Heavens, like the deluxe was.
Yeah.
And just me and my buddy 88 Graham that was on that one song on the deluxe. Because all 3 of us are like a friend group. We've been friends for years, and we have 2 songs that's just the 3 of us. And you know, I have my song featuring Grim and produced by Jared, Two Evans, and then Grim's song. So we both have one each of the 3 of us. So I want to do a trio album of all of us. And not have it because his song's called Piss for some reason.
Well, I'm thinking like if you take West Wing, but West Wing came out last year, so West Wing Deluxe mixed with this Circle EP and then Photo Booth, you could have like a 3-pack. You can call it like a 3-pack on Spotify or something like that.
Good. Yeah, I could drop it all again, but Circle's so different from, you know.
That's where it's like it's unique. It's unique. It's got. You should do greatest hits of exitallure. That would be really cool.
That'd be funny.
But
Greatest hits.
I appreciate you for being here, and I had a blast again, and I'm so happy because here's the thing: we're chill as fuck, and we have the exact same amount of energy that we did on the first time, and people don't realize that both of us were just real. This is who we really are. Instead of the, play it up for the camera shit. Like, neither of us are doing that.
The only play up for the camera is when you shot the intros.
Yeah. Those intros are fire, bro.
Like, hold on, let me do the intro real quick. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Media Man Dan podcast. It's sick.
So you gotta be careful, because I caught that on camera. That could be the intro. I might just cut mine out.
You should do that with all your hosts, or not hosts, all your co-hosts. Like, if you're doing a podcast, you should have a clip of them say, like, what's up, it's blah, blah, blah. You're watching the Media Man Dad podcast, and that's the intro.
I was thinking for my 100th interview, I was going to have my interview with my fiance or have her interview me and do my intro.
It should be fiance interviewing you.
Okay. So
And you know you should do
she's
for you know what you should do? Honestly, you should do this. April Fool's just passed. It's tragic, but maybe next April Fool's you just interview yourself.
well, I was gonna do that as well. I was thinking about that for the 100th because I was like, I would know how to answer the questions. Thing is that you guys don't know I'm really good at talking to myself, and like those things already come to mind, not because I'm
I mean, like
schizophrenic.
I'm not saying you just have questions for yourself. Like you edit like it looks like you're zooming yourself or like you're on Skype with yourself.
Oh, I could totally do that. All I have to do is
Yeah.
change the shirt.
Yeah, you change your shirt, you wear a different hat.
Yeah.
And you're like, "What's up, Dan?" And then you're like, "Oh, what's up, Dan?" And it's like, "Well, how'd you become a podcaster?" Like same way you did.
What I'll probably do is I'll figure out what comes next because people are like, "Oh, Dan, I love your podcast. It's amazing." I'm like, if you really love it, then you would have shared it with everybody and it would have grown immensely by now. So I'm still waiting on the next thing, but I love what I'm doing right now. This is the current thing.
You got to get John Soto back in the mix.
So what I would do is I would have my YouTube Dan. So I would get my old exact thing that I wore for YouTube. Then I got my podcast Dan, and I get my main thing that you guys know me as here. And then whatever the next thing is, whether it's going to be movies or Power Ranger chat. And then I would have all three Dans.
You're just wearing a spandex suit. You just like, yeah. It's like,
did I ever tell you I'm a martial artist? Did I ever tell you I'm a martial artist?
You didn't, but honestly, it makes perfect sense. Was it because of you watched Power Rangers as a kid?
My parents told me it wasn't, but I mean, that's how I told myself I did it.
I feel like, because every kid who watched Power Rangers, like, once Power Rangers came out, I feel like every, like, martial arts, like, class, like, just had lines out the door.
Oh, yeah.
Like when Karate Kid came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, do you like the end of Cobra Kai?
I guess part of me thinks that for some reason Cobra Kai was a little too long.
Mm-hmm. I agree with
and
that.
And also the acting was all right in some points. The fighting was really good.
But didn't it feel like Power Rangers a few times where you were like, why is this really stupid? like really stupid. They had that drama.
The ending of Cobra Kai was so dumb. It was honestly, I don't know if you're on TikTok a lot, but when the finale came out, everyone was just bullying the ending of Cobra Kai. They're making fun of Kreese because they're like, did this dude just kill himself for like a kid's karate tournament? He just blew himself up. For what? For teenage kids fighting karate.
That's the thing I really hated what they did with the Silver and Kreese storyline. Was like, here, have sympathy, have empathy. Like, look at our past. Look what we've been through. And then they never paid it off, and then they just kill him. And I'm like, well, what the fuck was the point in all of those episodes?
Yeah, honestly, it was good acting. Like when Johnny was like crying and yelling at him and like.
Oh, that was a really good scene. Yeah.
But it didn't make sense because the entire show they were enemies, and all of a sudden, boom! He was like, "You were never there for me." And like there was no build up to that.
No.
Like, he just like showed up. He was an enemy the whole time. They hated each other, and all of a sudden he's crying. And I'm just like, it could have been done better, but the ending where Johnny ended up winning the tournament.
Yeah, that was satisfying. I did like that.
It was full circle, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And it was cool, but part of me thinks they didn't need 6 seasons of that. Also, the last season being split up into 3 parts, like waiting months in between, like
terrible.
It doesn't make any sense.
And then what happened? Remember, they give you all this hype about like how important this tournament is on the first season, and like everybody's involved. Then the second part of the season, some dude dies in this epic huge battle, and then the next season they're like, who cares about those fucking kids? Let's bring the tournament back. I'm like, what?
It makes no sense. Yeah, it was literally.
Well, we had a month off. We'll get over it.
No, it was like this giant build up for the tournament, and they finally get there. The kid he falls on the knife, And then that big cliffhanger, and then it comes back, and they're like, "Let's just do it again." And then it's it's almost like it looped, and they were like, "Okay, we're ready for the tournament." And then they were like, "We're ready for the tournament." And I'm like, "Can we just do this?"
Dude, the first episode of part 3 was all about the adults. Like, they barely had any of the kids. We didn't even get to see Hawk until episode 2. I was like, wait, we didn't even get their 2 cents. We got like Sam, we got Miguel, we got Robbie.
Also, so many of the kids didn't like get a proper ending.
I'm glad they gave Tori one, but the rest of them, yeah, not so much.
Yeah, we're like a lot of them didn't really have resolved endings, or we didn't see enough of them. That the kid Kenny,
Yeah, the black kid.
he just didn't speak for like the last like 4 episodes.
He wasn't even there.
He turned into like a background guy. Well, no, and then he then decided to come to the tournament.
Yeah.
And at like and then once he's finally there, it was this big thing. They were like, he didn't want to do it. They needed him. He flew in and didn't speak.
That
Like,
was
it made no sense.
That was when no. I say okay. The dumbest thing, and there's plenty of dumb things, but the dumbest thing was watching Johnny panic with Miguel over losing the mom.
Yeah, and then she was just it didn't even need to happen.
She's like, "Oh, I'm fine. Go back." Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? What? This buildup was about like you and your actual terminal illness.
Remember,
like,
and then like that whole episode was for nothing because the entire time it was just Johnny on the plane acting like a dick. Like he was like just disrupting the whole plane. And then they finally get there, like, she's dead. And she's just like chilling. He's like, what are you guys doing here? Go back. You know what? Go and fight. And I'm like, I just was fighting. You know, you want me to go back?
So stupid. So stupid, dude. The plot.
They didn't have enough material. They were just throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah. They should have done
like,
so much more.
What does this need right now? The tournament's going on. Let's fake the mother's death. And the baby. She's pregnant. Let's fake kill off.
Also, fuck Hilary Swank, apparently.
Well,
she apparently just never existed with Miyagi. Is she not in the lore?
But I feel like people want to forget that.
Oh, they want to forget the 4th movie?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all Daniel. But yet we can have Jackie Chan.
The new Karate Kid movie with Daniel LaRusso and Jackie Chan. It's like, well, I don't get how that's gonna work.
I'm so confused because I thought that he was called Miyagi.
For Jaden Smith, Karate Kid was good.
Yeah. Well, it was weird. It was weird. I will say it was good, but it was also weird.
I guess that didn't happen anymore.
Dude, his final strike was an impossible move.
You know what else is crazy? Is what's it called? The new Karate Kid movie is like, the thing is Mr. Han, I think it is Jackie Chan's character. He comes to Daniel because he knew Mr. Miyagi, but the old Jaden Smith Karate Kid was in China, and Karate Kid, like Mr. Miyagi, is Japanese. So where'd they interact? So I was friends with Mr. Miyagi. I've come to see you. No, you weren't. You were in China.
You're in a different country.
You were hanging with Jaden Smith, and we didn't see you. So what's going on?
That is so true. Yeah, the thing I'm really like impressed with is that they're gonna have an actual new young actor. Like, he's never been in anything, and he could have his chance to shine with some of the greatest in martial arts history, which is really cool.
I'm just not too sure with just like in the last 5-6 years, just like any movie, no matter how good it is, you just can't call if it'll be a success. You just can't call it. Like the Karate Kid could just not work. The Karate Kid movie, like, I really can't tell when a movie's gonna be a hit anymore.
I will say the newest movie that only matters to me right now is Ballerina.
I'm not seeing it. It's a newer movie. It came out 2 years ago, I think, almost 2 years ago. It crawled up into my favorites. Is the Iron Claw. Have you seen the Iron Claw?
No, that's Zac Efron. I gotta see it.
Such a good movie. I was begging my friends to watch it.
And
yesterday.
It's sad as hell, right?
Oh, very sad.
Did you see Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
No, I only saw it because Eminem was promoting it so much. He was supposed to be the actual role, but then he was like, "No, I feel like Jake would do it better." So Jake Gyllenhaal.
I can't imagine Eminem like being in a movie not about rap. He's just like a boxer, dude. It distracts me too much. Well, you're not a boxer.
He was
You're Eminem.
He was supposed to be in Elysium, that sci-fi movie with Matt Damon. Matt Damon. But yeah, it was supposed to be him, and so he said, "No, I think Matt would do it better." So Eminem always does this thing where he passes it on and then promotes the shit out of the project. Like I can't do the role, but you guys gotta see this. Like I'll do the soundtrack. He always gets hyped. But yeah, no, Southpaw is super sad too. It's got Rachel McAdams in it, really good acting, really good depression moments, and it's all about just a boxer that is basically almost on the brink of death and losing everything around him.
I've seen The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg.
I have to see that.
I don't remember anything about it, but I saw it in school, and no memories about it. No memories at all. But
All right, I feel like this is the perfect time to end it. We're at exactly 3 hours.
yeah, I was looking at the clock too. I didn't know if I wanted to say.
No, you're good, bro. All right. Thank you guys again for watching another amazing episode of the Media Man Dan podcast. Once again, exitallure was the incredible guest this time. We had a super chill conversation. You guys should go and promote the real ones out there, and he is the realist. So go to the description right down below. Check out his website. Check out his entire page on Instagram. Check out his YouTube channel. Give him the support he deserves. Check out whatever the hell he's holding. Check out Power Rangers. Check out Super Sentai. Check out fucking Good Barney. Oh, hell yeah.
Good Barney.
And you guys have an amazing night and stay safe out there. Peace.